Hey guys, Coach Jay here, and today we're going to talk about how sports can be tougher on the parents than it is on the athletes. And I say that kind of laughing, but it's not funny when an athlete gets cut from a team. It's not funny when an athlete loses, has a bad performance. It's not funny, and but it happens every single day. And as a general rule, kids are pretty resilient, and we just went through baseball tryouts and all that, and there's kids that got cut. There are kids that they're done and they aren't going to play again, and at least till summer they're not gonna get to play for their high school team, whatever. And so you know these are things that we deal with, and we work through them. But many times the athlete is able to bounce back pretty quickly. The parents want to still talk about it. They want to live there. They want to fuss about it. They want to complain about it. Coach isn't fair, all these kind of things. And I totally get it. And probably would say the same thing if it was my child. But all this being said is, in these situations, it's better to kind of let the thing go, let your child process it. Um, Usually what I try to do is I try to reconcile whatever happened. I ask them how they played, what would they do different. I'm just trying to figure out what happened. What would they do differently? And many times there's not much that they can do differently. They are put in a position where they have to pitch or do something like that that they maybe weren't prepared for. And sometimes when you're trying out for a team, the coach already has certain players that are going to make the team. So they're really only looking for certain positions. And so, all that being said, if you get cut from a team, it can just be fuel to make you work harder, train harder, be more committed to being physically stronger. And you have to look at it that way because life has a lot of failures and rejections. And you know, if I had listened to all the analysts and all the prognosticators, I wouldn't be doing this right now because there's a 5% success rate. And I've been very successful in this, but thank goodness I didn't know what the odds were against me. All I knew was work hard, give your clients listen to your clients, give them what they need. And so, I think that for a lot of these parents, it's hard because you're highly invested in this stuff and you got a lot of money in this. But the reality is, get them back on track, get them back playing again. And these are things I work on. I can be found on Psychology Today as Coach Jay, my website, sportsintervention.com, and I'm on X as College Scout FB. God bless.